Mississippi State was the first team to arrive on day 2 of SEC Football Media Days here in Hoover. Dan Mullen immediately went into the horde of fans signing autographs. Fred Ross and his good-looking hair. We also saw Richie Brown, A.J. Jefferson. They were all here supporting their best hairdos or beards. Didn't matter what it was a good time, and they obviously had a good time here in Hoover. We welcome you back here inside the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Birmingham, Hoover, Alabama. Robby here with you. We will talk much more in detail on the situation of Jeffrey Simmons. Obviously, it's a very sensitive subject. It's a bit of a touchy topic, but we will get into much more detail on that coming up at 10. A.J. Jefferson spoke on it a little bit earlier today, saying that Jeffrey could be the strongest player on the team, and he continued to push everyone else in the weight room. So you will hear more on Jeffrey Simmons and the many questions that the reporters grilled the players and coaches on coming up tonight at 10. But the focus here at 6, it's going to be talking about Dak Prescott, replacing number 15. It's almost impossible, and it may not even happen. It may be a guy you try to slide in and work towards. This is still a Mississippi State team, though, that wants to get to the SEC championship, wants to get into the college football playoff. It'll be a different scenario this time around with a new quarterback. Obviously, trying to figure out 1 from 4 is going to be difficult. But Dan Mullen, the Bulldogs, they think they can get it done. They think they can do it, replacing Dak Prescott this year.
Dak, I mean, he's an irreplaceable guy. He's a great leader. Broke a lot of school records. But what I think is different is that we have 4 young guys that are super talented. They're going to make their own identity, not necessarily be Dak, but be their own identity, not necessarily replace him, but still be great in their way.
It's been different, definitely an adjustment. But these quarterbacks that we have, they've all been working. Dak Prescott showed those young guys the way, so Dak meant a lot to our school and our program and our football team. So it's definitely going to be hard to replace him, but I think offensively as a whole, if we come together, we'll be fine.
We're here to win the conference, so if we want to win the conference, we need to win our home games, which we did not do as good a job of last year. And then you got to go find a way to win games in Baton Rouge on a Saturday night, and if you want to put yourself in contention.
And there is no front runner as of right now, according to Dan Mullen and the players, but the presumptive favorite is Nick Fitzgerald. Obviously, he was the number 2 behind Dak Prescott last year, came into a couple games, but don't be surprised if you see maybe a little Damian Williams, who has the experience. You also have Elijah Staley, and the young gun, Nick Tiano, could be a guy that could play into the fold as well. We will talk much more Mississippi State football and the situation regarding Jeffrey Simmons coming up at 10. But now